All right, so tonight we are going to go through what it means to be performance bonus qualified and what it means to be customer qualified, which is part of that. And that, you guys, honestly, that is probably the most, well, I know it is. It's the most important thing we can do in our business when we're talking, and we're going to talk about business tonight, okay? We're in the business of inspiring healthy living around the world, but we know we're doing a really good job when we have a qualified business. And the benefits to you for having a qualified business are that one is you have your customer base built. So that feels really good to have that completed, and that's where you will be able to maintain a nice steady paycheck. And that's also where you start to receive money on your downline. So, significant money on your downline. So what I'm going to do is go through a PowerPoint. So let me share my screen with you and we can kind of explain it. And if you guys have questions, I want you to stop me tonight because it's really important that you understand this concept. I know for me, I did not understand this concept until I was in Juice Plus for a year. And I'll tell you what really was really sad was that I was sitting probably for 6 to 9 months, one order away from qualifying my business, and I didn't know. And that meant that I was losing out around on $150 a month. So I don't want that to happen to you. So I want you to understand what that is. So hold on one second. Let me share my screen and let me pull up this little PowerPoint. Can you guys see that blue screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to talk about how to maximize the marketing plan, okay? So first of all, the monthly bonus requirement is for qualifying your business, you have to be a virtual franchisee or at the 14% commission or above. So that's why when we get somebody started, we really want to focus on helping that person, even if they're going to be casual. You guys, it's important that we help them get up through those fast track bonuses, because when they get to this 14% commission, they're going to be able to reap the benefits of people that have joined their team. If you guys wouldn't mind, maybe just if you can mute yourself and unmute yourself to talk, that'd be awesome. Okay. So in order to qualify, you have to have 1,000 PVC or purchase volume credit points each month. So if you're brand new, what that means is that every single product that goes out the door has a point value to it, okay? And if somebody's paying monthly on that product, you're getting in this bonus bucket, okay? You're getting whatever that quarter is. So remember, we ship out in a 4-month supply. They're paying monthly. We're going to get a quarter of that that point value that would be maybe for that box of Juice Plus. We're going to get that in the month that it's billed. So it's actually what is billed out, okay? So, and I'm going to explain this in visual for you. So where do these points come from to get to that 1,000, okay? To get to 1,000 PVC a month, those come from your personal orders, what you're eating in Juice Plus, the ones you've ordered for yourself. They also come from your customer orders, okay? So anything that you've shared with customers that's filling out, you're going to get those monthly PVC points. Also, anybody that you've sponsored that is not yet a virtual franchisee. So if they're a dealer, brand new dealer, or they're a direct distributor, maybe they're very casual, any of the boxes that are going out underneath their name, you're going to be getting credit for those monthly PVC points, okay? So that's why we don't want to get disappointed in somebody that maybe they said they wanted to do a lot and maybe they're really casual and they're just hanging out at dealer or DD. You're still getting, those people are helping you stay qualified and keeping you in qualification, and you're also getting paid on anybody that's a direct distributor or above, okay? So anybody, so those points, that's where those come into to get to your 1,000 is your personal orders, your customer orders, and any of your kind of frontline brand new dealer DDs, okay? You guys with me on that?
Yes.
All right, so again, that PVC is calculated on a monthly billing cycle for your customer. So for example, if your customer has been shipped a box of the Trio, that PVC for that box, okay, that 4-month supply, the point value for a box of Trio is $169.50. So if they're paying monthly, which is what we want them to do, the amount that you would be credited towards your 1,000, because we would divide that by the 4 installments, would be $42.38 for that month. And then when they get billed again next month, then you're going to get $42.38 next month, and then the next 2 months after. Does that make sense? Okay, somebody stop me if you don't get that, because this is like really important. Got a thumbs up from everybody? Okay. All right, so if we have the $1,000 requirement, and let's just say for easy arithmetic, we take the trio. Okay, remember I just told you that the monthly PVC is $42.38. So how do we find out how many trios do we need? We just take the monthly and we divide 1,000 by that monthly PVC. So if you were, which doesn't happen, you're not going to just sell trios, but for easy arithmetic, if you were just selling trios, to get a qualified business, you would need to have 24 trio orders that are being billed out in your business. That doesn't mean every month, that means total, okay? So if everybody's on a monthly installment, and it doesn't matter whether they ship this month or next month, every month you would be getting that $42.38 put in there in your little bonus bucket for your qualification. And hopefully you have at least 24 trio orders that are being billed out for that month, okay? So that includes new orders, existing orders, whatever. Okay, so here's something you need to know. If you have a pay in full customer, all of that $169.50 would go out in that month, okay? So you think, well, that sounds great. The problem with that is that then the next 3 months you would have a zero because you already had those points fall in to this month, okay? So the reason why we want to keep people on the monthly installments if we can is, one, is it balances out your paycheck. It balances out your bonuses. People cancel way less often on a monthly. I'll tell you, when Christmas rolls around, and if they're on a pay in full and you happen to hit in December and they're trying to save money for Christmas or whatever holiday they're celebrating, there's a good chance they may cancel Bluetooth Plus. But on the monthly, because it seems to be lower, they typically don't. So lots of reasons, but mostly for your bonuses, we want to keep those bonuses equal, and we want to make sure that there's something in every month. Okay, so when you guys are structuring your new customers, just know that. In fact, I don't even offer pay in full unless somebody really, really insists on it. The exception to that is when we're talking about like the Transform 30 and they're getting a box of shakes and I think they're going to be done with it in a month. I will do a pay in full on the shakes, knowing that they're going to probably get some more in month 2, 3, or 4. Maybe, like for instance, today I had a customer who she's doing the T30 and she's not sure she's going to be a shake person, so she just really wanted to get the minimum. So we did a pay in full order because she's going to 2 shakes a day. She's going to be out of that product at the end of the month, and then, you know, before the end of the month, I'll see if she's turned into a shake person, and we'll get her some more. But by then, I'll be ordering her 4 boxes so that she can be on the monthly and pay the same thing, basically. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so here's the cool thing is that you get credit. So let's say between your customers, your own orders, and all of your frontline DDs or dealers, if it adds up to more than 1,000, your bucket for this month, which is the top bucket, it can only hold 1,000. So anything over the 1,000 actually falls down into a catch bucket for next month. So if you had 1,200 at the end of April, you've already got 200 because next month this bottom bucket's going to roll up and take the place of the top bucket, and you get a head start. So what's really nice is when you have 1,000 points in the top bucket and you had 1,000 excess and you already know that you've qualified for the following month. That's a great place to be. Okay? So the nice thing about the excess, why do they do that? Because as you're building your business, let's say that in April you had 1,200, but let's say here at the end of May you only had 800, okay, that billed out. You had that 200 in excess. You get to qualify your business and they're going to pay you that bonus. Isn't that generous of the company? Awesome.
I like that savings. I do my checkbook that way.
So nice. Okay, so you guys get to see that. All right. So what you get paid. So why qualify your business? You get paid a 5% bonus on the PVC from your own orders, your customer orders, and any frontline team member who is a direct distributor or above. Okay, so let's get those HLPs done with people. Okay, because that'll help them pay for their product, but you also get that extra 5% bonus. You also get 5% on any team member who qualifies their business in your organization 3 to 5 generations deep. Okay, and this is where our company is so amazing. Now, when you first start qualifying your business, it may not be that much, but when you get to where I am National Marketing Director, about 90 to 95% of my check comes from that 5% bonus because I'm getting paid on everybody underneath me for 5 generations that qualifies their business. So it actually skips over the people who aren't and picks up the next person who is and pays me on something, on everything in between. And I'm going to show you a picture of that here in a minute. Okay, so by generating at least 1,000 in PVC in the month, okay, including your excess, this earns you the ability to earn performance bonus on 3 performance bonus generations in each line. This is when you're just first getting started. Okay, and then so if you have at least 4 different lines that have, so you have frontline sponsored 4 different lines that qualify, you're going to get 4 generations, okay? And if you have 5, you'll get 5 generations. Now here's the great thing, is that once you have 5 different lines, you've sponsored 5 different people that they've got a qualifier in that line, you don't have a requirement to have that 1,000 points in your own volume. You're going to get it no matter what. And that's really nice that they do that for us.
So all of these people that we're going to be paid on have to be at VF?
Yes. No, Vicki. You have to be at VF to get paid on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, so what's a generation? Okay, the computer's going to look down to the first qualifier, okay? That's going to be generation 1. It's going to skip over anybody in that line that's not qualifying. It's going to find the next person who is qualifying, and that's going to be number 2. That's what's different about what our company is compared to most others. Most companies would go, you're going to get paid 5 down, and they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your superstar sits on number 6, and the first 5 do nothing, and too bad, so sad. Our company goes down and says, where's the stud? And they pay you on the studs and skip over the duds, okay? And nobody's really a dud. I'm just trying to get the point across, okay? Which is really nice because you could get paid down, 20 generations deep because it's skipping over people that are casual. And that's a lovely thing because we've got a place for everybody. Somebody doesn't have to feel like they got to pressure somebody to do something with their business. We have a lot of people that are really happy having their 5 customers, and we want them to stay happy because there's a place for them. But they may sponsor somebody who really wants to look at this as a great business opportunity. We're going to get paid, on that generation, and then we're going to also get paid on anything that comes up from that line, okay? So you're paid on the most successful people on your team. So here's an example of that. Here's you at the top, okay? So you can kind of see here, here's your 5 people maybe you sponsored. Your first guy that you sponsored qualified. The second guy did. The third guy, he didn't. He's just hanging out, which is fine. We still love him. And then the third, fourth, and these 5 guys. So you can see where it skipped over. And you're going to get paid on everybody from this 5th person down all the way up, including the guy that didn't, okay? So one thing you guys should know is that if you take care of your width, meaning that you don't just sponsor 1 or 2 people and hope for the best, you really start sponsoring people frontline, and you do a good job of teaching them how to go out and share and inspire healthy living, the depth will take care of itself. So width is wealth, depth is security, and so we want to teach our frontline people how to teach their frontline people how to teach their frontline people. You're not really going to be able to affect this person way down here that's your 5th qualifier. They're probably being motivated or influenced by number 4 or number 3. Okay, does that make sense? So we want to do a really good job with creating leaders on our front line who duplicate and their leaders duplicate, okay? Now, if you look over here on the left, when you qualify your business, when your customer qualified, the average in our company is $500 a month, okay? That's every single month. How many people are putting $500 a month into savings every month? And would you like to? How would you like that money to come in whether you got out of bed or not? I mean, that's the power of this. $500 a month will keep most people in our country out of bankruptcy. Did you know that? So that's a very part-time income. It's a very attainable thing to do, and $6,000 buys a really nice vacation, worst case scenario, okay? We've got students that keeps them out of work study. That's great. You know, how about being able to go to college and not have to worry about, working in addition to taking the full ride? Okay, now when you have 3 people on your team, and it doesn't matter where they are, they could be on your front line, they could be down here in number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wherever. When they qualify, that counts as a club. So if you had 3 people who also qualified their business, okay, that averages $1,250 a month in our company. If you had 12 people who qualified in your organization, and again, they don't have to be frontline to you, they might be this, number 1 qualified, number 2, these guys here, these guys you didn't sponsor them here, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and even the guy in the middle, okay? As long as they're within your 5th generation, you're gonna get paid this bonus, and the average income for a 12 club is $40,000 a year. 39 club is $120,000 a year. And then there's another club, and that's 100 club, and that averages $300,000 a year. That's where I am. I've been doing this for 13 years, and I've been at 100 club now for 2 years. So, I'm telling you guys, and there's people making a lot more money than me, but that's because they've got a lot of people who qualify their business. And honestly, that is the best way for you to earn, income here, is to duplicate qualification in your team.
And 100 Club is what kind of general?
Hold on one second here. Oops, I just lost my thing. 100 Club is an average of $300,000 a year. Okay, I want to show you one more thing because I open the wrong thing. Okay, so let me play this for you. Can you guys see this, the little box?
Can I ask a quick question about qualification?
Pardon me?
Can I ask a quick question about the qualification when you have like 3 club, 12 club, etc.? Can they be in any line, one line, or there's specific requirements that it has to be in one line, or it can't be in one line, or?
And in your entire organization, up to 5 generations deep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. And again, you've got to have the 5 lines that have a qualifier in there to get paid 5 generations deep. Okay. Now, to get to national marketing director, you need 5 good legs. So at national marketing director, you're going to have 5 lines that have a qualifier in there. So, if you're building your business, like we say, with width as wealth, you're not going to have to worry about any of those things. Okay, so just another visual for you. Here's a Trio capsule box, okay? We aren't packaging them like this yet in the US, but they are in the UK, but I thought it was a better visual for us, okay? $169.50 per box. Okay, there's a 4-month supply of all of that. That's $42.38 per month. We've got our customer on monthly installments. So we would need 24 Trio orders, billing per month, to be qualified. That's 12 couples taking Juice Plus, you guys. That's not very many people. Do you think? Okay. Now, if you're doing the T120 and you've got people who are ordering 4 boxes of shake and their Trio, you only need 9 T120 orders billing per month. So how many of you could host a Transform 30 or Transform 120 get together, especially right now during swimsuit season, and get 10 of your girlfriends to do the T120, guy friends to do the T120? I mean, athletes are using this to really get their lean muscle mass. People are using this to shape up a bit. This isn't about weight loss. This is about healthy habits and transferring and putting good stuff in our body and cleaning out the toxins. It's going to make us all feel better, okay? So that's not that much, you guys. I mean, that's really simple to do. That's how easy it is to get a qualified business. Okay, so I want to let's go back here for a second. Oh, there it is. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I want to show you here where you see if you're qualified, and I got to figure out how to, my cursor keeps disappearing. Can you guys see this whole understanding your PVC report? Or do I need to, let me see if I can move this here. Let me move you guys over here. Okay, so do you guys see here, this is your, if you had your PVC report, which you get every month. Now you can pull your PVC report anytime you want to, all right? So where you find that is if you go into My Team Data, it's under Former Reports, and this is your preferred customer PVC report, okay? So, how on 4?
I've lost your voice.
You have?
Oh, there you're back.
So did I.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so can everybody see column 4? Okay, so this is where your PBQ is, performance bonus qualified. So if we look down here at Ann Johnson, is she qualified or is she not qualified?
No,
No. Why?
because she doesn't have 1,000 PVC.
She only has 534 points. Okay. How about Tony Foreman? Is he qualified?
Yes. And he has
You
extra.
guys lose me again?
Yeah. You have PVC and people from your own customers.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
No. Now we can.
Oh, that is so annoying.
Now we can.
Now we
Okay.
can.
All right, so let's go back here. So on column 4, is Tony Foreman qualified?
Yes.
Yes.
Because he has over 1,000. In fact, he has excess, doesn't he? We can see excess in this column here. He's got a lot of excess. He's got 1,000 excess, right?
Yes.
So is he qualified next month too?
Yes.
Yes, he is. So now let's find out, is he customer qualified? So let's go over here. See where it says customer PV? He's got 2233 out of his own customers. So we know he's customer qualified. Okay, so just for fun, let's look down here to Dana Hughes. Dana Hughes is at 1245. She's got some excess, and she's customer qualified by 90 points. So she's customer qualified. Does that make sense?
So these are customers that are direct to her, not customers.
These are
not
her
coming
own
from her downline.
Yeah, these are her own personal customers. So like this guy right here, he's only got 534 points. That tells me that he doesn't have any distributors and that this is all his own, okay? But sometimes what we'll see here is a lot of the time, and many of you are this way, okay? You'll have maybe 1,200 in this column, and yet over here it might say 800, and then that will tell me that I've got some DDs and dealers that this person sponsored that are helping them to get into qualification. So the company is putting a huge emphasis on us really making sure that we all get customer qualified for our own, because what happens, what can go wrong is that you could be sitting here at 1,200 and you're fine, you're qualified, but then you promote one of your direct distributors to VF and they were 500 of those points. Well, guess what? As soon as they're eligible for their own bonus, those points count for them, and you would then fall under the 1,000. So you don't want to worry about promoting somebody and pulling yourself out of bonus. You want to always stay in bonus. Okay. You guys with me with that?
Oh,
Okay. So you guys want to pull your PVC report for the month end and see where you were and say in column 4, was I at 1,000? If I was at 1,000, what is my customer PVC points? And this is how many customers this person has. Is it over 1,000? If it's not, all you need to do is divide the monthly PVC points based on maybe trios. Maybe you take that 4238 and say, how many more trio orders do I need to get personally in order to get myself customer qualified? Okay. So remember that I'm running a contest on being customer qualified. Now the company is also running an incentive for everybody to be customer qualified. So when you come into conference in St. Louis, you will get either a gold, platinum, or diamond recognition, and there'll be different colored lanyards. Okay, you'll get some special things. So starts in June, so you have plenty of time. So if you've been qualified starting in June for 1 month, you'll get the gold. If you're platinum,
We need to
and
promote.
customer qualified for 1 month, and you promote a new HLP in that time, or you're customer qualified all 3 months, you're going to get a platinum recognition. And diamond is your customer qualified all 3 months, and you promote a new frontline HLP. You brought somebody on that got that bonus. Okay, so you're going to get a special bag and all of that. So they're just trying to make it really like, this is really important for us to do that. Okay.
so this is from June to August?
June, July, August, September.
4 months.
Well, yeah, it's gonna. I think it because yeah, you said June, July, August. You're right. June, July, August. That's what it is. June, July, August. Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. So, and then I wanted to also show you guys. Hold on 1 second. Let me find. Let me go in and get the flyer that we did for, it's on our Facebook page. I meant to get it out. Hold on 1 second. And then we are almost done. Does anybody have any questions about that so far?
Reagan, where do we find that under the virtual office again? That report?
Find what?
The report to print out?
Oh, you find that in former reports under My Team Data.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, and then you guys, in addition, we also, as our team, we have a qualification bonus that I'm running. So if you get into the qualification club May through September, you're going to earn some bonus bucks. So the sooner you get in, the more you earn. And this little flyer is in our current contest folder that is in our tools. Okay. So if you already qualify your business, then you have to get that same bonus. You need to assist your team members to get qualified. Okay. And then you need to come to our team. We have a team get together. I don't know if it's going to be a dinner, but a team get together on Thursday night. And then anybody that is into the Q club, into the club, we're going to do something on Friday at noon. Okay. So if you have somebody that's a first time qualifier, they're going to get $50. So they have to be qualified as of 9/30/16, rolling right into conference. Okay. They're going to get $50. If they're customer qualified, they're going to get another $50. And then for every month that they consecutively qualify before that, so if they started qualifying this month, they're going to get $10 more every single month that they stay qualified. Okay. So what will happen is if they qualify this month, but then they don't qualify next month, they kind of start all over. Okay. So you want to make sure you guys kind of get in there and read it.
Where is this? On Team Healthy Bodies?
It's in our tools. It's under current contest. I've also posted it up on Facebook. Okay, so if you're a current qualifier, which many of you are, or you've qualified before, okay, you've already qualified, maybe you fell out. For every new person that you help get qualified, that you assist, as long as you're both qualified on September 30th, you're going to get $50. You also are going to get $50 if you're customer qualified as of 9/30/16 and have at least one new qualified team member. And then for every month that you are customer qualified consecutively before that 9/30 date, we're going to add in another $10. So you guys have the potential to definitely pay for your airfare just by getting into this qualification bonus. But that's because, it's really the best thing we could do is to get our businesses qualified.
So
Okay?
is, on the Team Healthy Bodies or on the contest, is there going to be a place where we check if we're qualified, or are you going to be looking at reports or?
Yeah, we're going to look at reports, but I'll also have you fill something out that shows that you did qualify your business. So you guys want to be tracking that you're qualified.
There's two levels. There's being qualified and there's being customer qualified.
That's correct.
Okay.
You want to get customer qualified.
Yeah, I do.
So, and you also want to be inviting people in and really painting a little vision for them that, gosh, it's not that hard for us. 9 customers on T120, guys. Help them go get qualified. Help them get up that marketing plan, get those $100 bonus, that $250 bonus, and then help them get qualified. There's a good chance they'll be sales coordinator before they roll into conference as well. Okay? All right, I'm going to stop the recording and then answer any questions.